Okay, I think we're back. Hello. Hello. Welcome back. For those of you that are joining me for the first time, we just did this, but I dealt with 30 minutes of technical issues, but I don't know why. I don't know why this happens, but now my Elgato is working okay, except that now it is not the right size. There we go. All right. There we go. I fixed it. It's all good. Hello. So as I was saying before, I'll just say this really quickly one more time. Welcome on in, everybody. Today we are going to be playing some Dragon Age the Veilguard for a little shorter than I would have liked because of life. If we get any subs or any memberships during this stream, I will spin a wheel. This is the wheel. It will make me do cool things like put on glasses or eat a Birdie Bot's Ever Flavor bean. Will I get earwax or will I get cotton candy? I can do things like give you a positive affirmation, take a tarot card out of a deck and answer a question for you based on that tarot card. Only use arrows in the game. Romance whoever you so choose. Cuddle Jeff, my lovely Jeff plushies. If you don't know Jeff, he's a land shark from Marvel Comics. He's super cute. I have two options for you. You can choose the next quest. I will plank for 30 seconds, or you can pick a party member to join us. So there are many options on there. Any $5 super chats or 500 bits will also get you a wheel spin. If you do a gifted 5 memberships or gifted 5 subs on the YouTube side, on the Twitch side, or if you send 1,000 bits on the Twitch side or a $10 super chat or more on the YouTube side, you will also get to decorate the tree behind me. I still need to get a label maker so I can put your names on the ornaments, but you can select an ornament and I will put that ornament on the tree with your name on it at the beginning of the next stream in your honor. And I owe Latinum one for last stream because I wanted to start it then, but I didn't have my label maker yet. So that's what we're doing. That's what's going on. I think I've explained everything I need to. Let's jump into this game. Also, if we get to 260 subscribers this month over on Twitch, then we will unlock a drunk dexterity stream, which is where we consume adult beverages, a few of me and my friends who I will recruit, and we will play some dexterity games. Super fun. And over on the YouTube side, if we get to 75 members, then we will unlock our next Lego stream. Right now, I have a tarot stream that'll be coming up and 2 Discord movie watch-alongs. One of them will be holiday themed. The other one I think is going to be television based. So if you're not on the Discord, check that out. Coming up soon. I think that's everything. Nikki, hello. Hello, hello. Cherry, hello. Welcome back in. All good. All good, Rapala. I hope you got the sleep you needed. Sometimes you need to sleep, and that's okay. All right, let's jump into this game, I think. It's been long enough. It's been almost an hour. Blitzkrieg elf. Yeah, Blitzkrieg Fade or something. Blitzkrieg Blight could be the name of this game. The Blitzkrieg Blight. I'm also gonna eat a Lunchable. I also should check because I'm getting a salad. I'm gonna keep an eye on it so that I don't miss when it's delivered. Because you know how it is sometimes with the treat stream. It can be a challenge. But I'm up to the task. Okay. Connecting to online services. You're rereading the old Marvel movie? Which Marvel movie? You mean you're rewatching? Yes, Nikki, it is true that the MCU is inspired by the Ultimate Universe. The original Ultimate Universe of Earth 1610. Not the current Ultimate Universe, which is its own thing, since the old original Ultimate Universe was destroyed. Is Dragon Age a tough game? Well, it depends on how tough you want it to be, because you can decide how tough you want to make it. But AJ, there is a version where if you die in the game, it ends the game for you. So if you die once, that's the end of the game and you lose everything. So that is a thing, which is pretty interesting, I think. Oh my gosh, actually in the game. You can actually see it. How exciting. How novel. My Elgato actually wanting to work. Which isn't even my Elgato. Thank you, Duck, for letting me use this Elgato, which has been my Elgato for a long time now. I don't remember what we were doing. Where were we? What were we doing? Select a quest. Oh, because I haven't selected a quest. I guess we could select a quest in the journal. Well, what do? Did we just do? Whoa, Chris or Indy, thank you so much for resubscribing with Prime. Happy 3 months. That is a wheel spin for you, my friend. Thank you so much. Our first sub of the stream. Appreciate you. Also getting us closer to that goal of 260 subs. When we started stream, we were at 203, so now we'd be at 204 total. Tarot card. All right, Indie Shark, do you have a question for the tarot? And I will grab a deck and I can pull a card for you. Let me know in chat. And if you have one, I will grab a deck and I can pull a card and hopefully answer your question with a very small tarot reading. In the first Thor movie, they also put the scene where Loki is in the prison cell with Thor, which is similar to what happened in Ultimates 2. Yep. Yep. Nikki, if you send a sub or a gifted sub, if you're already subscribed, you are already subscribed. But if you gift a sub, I will spin the wheel for you, or if you send 500 bits, and it's possible that we might get you. Also, I am going to be doing another tarot card reading stream next month, because we did unlock that this month. And for that, I will be prioritizing subs and members over on the YouTube side. And then I think we'll do what we did last time, where if you send a tip or something, or you send bits, or you send a super chat, then it'll just bump you up the list in terms of priority. Nice, Matthew. Sauteed portobello strips. Mmm. Yeah, Cherry, you should definitely rest, especially if your temperature is over 100. That is not good. You're working on your college stuff at the moment? Nice, Nikki. Nice. But you're working on your goals. I mean, college can also be a big part of goals. Am I going to eat too much for Thanksgiving tomorrow? All right. Usually we don't go with yes or no questions, but as this is one card, I think it's okay to do for that. We could ask maybe how much will you be eating for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Maybe what is the quantity? Maybe that's a good reframe. And we'll see what the cards say. Let me go grab a deck. I'll be right back. Yeah, Cherry, I can't believe that you are still feeling ill. That's so unfortunate. You want to be a creative director for comics? I didn't know that comics had creative directors. Very interesting, Nikki. All right. Let me focus on Indie Shark's question. How much will Indie Shark eat for Thanksgiving tomorrow? How much will Indie Shark eat for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Be too much. How much will Indie Shark eat for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Be too much. How much will Indie Shark eat for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Too much. How much will Indie Shark eat for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Too much. How much will Indie Shark eat for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Too much. Actually, this feels like the right card, so I'm just going to show us this card. This is the 10 of Swords. We'll see if my camera wants to adjust. 10 of Swords. Look at that booty. My Red Sonja deck. So, interesting. Ooh, it sounds like I think you are going to eat too much tomorrow, Indie Shark, because the 10 of Swords is a card that represents defeat, loss, and crisis. So that's not sounding good. It sounds like you may eat too much. So I would encourage you to maybe just do one plate, give it 30 minutes, and then see how you're feeling. Unless you feel like the food will be scarce, and then you do what you got to do and just prepare yourself for crisis. Prepare to be in a crisis. Also, I don't know if there are maybe any sensitivities that you have to certain food, but watch out for that. That's what I would say. Crisis sounds pretty crazy. That sounds pretty intense. Yikes. Limited my opportunities. I mean growth. What limited your opportunities? Dante, hello. Clip that, says Rapala. Clip that reading. Clip it. 10 of Swords, more like 2 of Buns. I will be knocked out by mashed potatoes. Ooh, yeah, I feel that. Mashed potatoes are also my weakness, too. Thank you so much for the sub with Prime again, Indie Shark. You could use it anywhere, and yet you decided to use it here on my little channel, and it means a lot to me, so thank you. And I hope that the tarot card reading helped you to prepare for the crisis that will be tomorrow. Especially in video games or animation. Oh, I see. I see. You want to be a comic book writer, but you realize that being a comic book writer might limit your opportunities for other careers. I mean, you could be a writer for many different things. If you wanted to get into video games or animation, you could be a writer for animation. You could be a writer for video games. So I wouldn't say that that would limit your opportunities. You feel like it would limit your growth. I don't know. I know being a creative director is exceptionally challenging, at least in the marketing world. I don't know how similar or different it is, but I have a friend that works in advertising, and to be a creative director is like killing yourself for 20 years and then maybe, because that is her dream job, but it's advertising. So I don't know if it's the same as other fields or not, or what the differences are. You're stuck in a loop watching videos about time loops? Oh, man. Just checking in before I sign off. I just started Separatist, so I'm not signing off, but thanks for checking in. I don't think that that card is X-rated, Joker. I feel like saying that is, it's just art. It's just, it's just comic book art. It's not that crazy. It's Red Sonja. That's what she wears. She's in her bikini fighting. That's how she do. That's how she do. Actually, I just noticed now that there's also, I think it's 10 of Swords, because if you look at this card in the background, there's a bunch of other warrior women in bikinis that all have swords. So that's the 10, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what I count. But there's women behind them. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. And then with Red Sonja, 10. So I guess that is 10. 10 of Swords. Red Sonja dresses how she wants. That's true, Lummox. She does what she wants. Because she's a badass. But yeah, I feel like a bit of booty doesn't necessarily make something X-rated. Or it shouldn't, anyways. X-rated is like if there were other things happening potentially with the booty, which there are not. I don't have any X-rated tarot decks. Okay, so what do we want to do? What do we want to do? I mean, we could do Balara's quest. I kind of want to do that. What else do we have? What are our options here? The main quest. Should we do more main quest? I got to talk to Solas again. Last time, what did we finish with? Oh, the demon. Oh, yeah, let's go back to the main quest then. Let's go talk to Solas. So we got to go back to the lighthouse for that one. So let's go to the world map. Let's go back to the lighthouse. It's weird that there's no music in the map. Or am I just not hearing anything? Maybe it's because my headset isn't plugged in. Oh, yeah. Probably there was music there and it just wasn't plugged in all the way. I do like a good booty. Respectfully. Same. Respectfully. Callipygian? What is that word? What does that word mean, Dichotic? You always write stories to try and improve it? Like you mean you rewrite your stories? That's always good. That's always good. I think the best stories are ones that people actually write something and then they go back and add stuff after, based on my experience reading. I really want to destroy those pots, but I realized I can't because in the lighthouse I don't have a sword. Tragic. Tragic. Alright, I guess we're going to talk to Solas again. Do I have an X-Men deck? I do not have an X-Men deck. Yeah, I would just say X-rated is something that is more, explicit, in my opinion. But, I don't know. I also maybe have a very, more open stance on just the human form, our bodies, and nudity in general. I feel like it gets overly sexualized to a point where people just, like, look at a person that's attractive and think that that person is, like, I don't know, people will be like, I'm attracted to this, therefore it is, like, pornographic. And I'm like, it's not really how that works, I don't think. Just because you think something looks nice, it warps our minds. But that is where we're at in the world, unfortunately. So, you know, unless I go to maybe, like, somewhere like Europe where they might be more in line with my beliefs. They might even be more over my beliefs. Some European things I think are a little crazy.
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elganan and Gillenane. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antom are working for Elganan and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antom want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
It's working. It really is working.
And now, we've seen that power firsthand. The Antom and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Antom brought to Treviso. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favored tool right now. We ran into Venatori, who could control Darkspawn.
Elganon would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before.
The
That's in
blighted
addition
dragons
to
are
the
nuts.
blighted
I don't want to
dragons.
fight them anymore.
That is the fate Elganon and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption
Knock
and
that
blighted
shit
slavery.
Oh my gosh, 100%. Instead of by your demons, you're no better. I like knock that shit off, honestly. Am I gonna, I hope I actually say that. I don't think I will, but I wish I did. Also, Evil Webline, thank you so much for the redemptions. Sorry, this should be all in song. Knock that shit off. I don't want no more demons. I don't want no more blighted dragons. I just want the world to be free from all this blight and corruption. Dichotic, thank you for the highlighted message. In case you missed it, Amanda, Calipian means to have a well-shaped buttocks. That is amazing, and I did not know that word existed. Is it Greek in origin? What is the etymology? Now I need to know. Now I need to know. Evil Webline, thank you so much for the sing mode, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. Let's see if I say, knock that shit off, if it'll be what I think it'll be.
Stop acting like you're so much better than they are. Your bullshit ritual would have destroyed the world just as badly.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy
That
this
isn't
world?
what I expected to
I believe
say.
your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in
Dang,
now.
that's cold,
You were willing
Rook.
to tear down the veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation. Making their prison, it should not exist.
So
I had a host of spirits
he
ready to help
did
when the veil fell.
want
They would have
to
minimized the loss of
remove
life.
the veil. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. So what does that mean? What does that mean? That means he admitted it. Listen to yourself. We didn't know. Minimized, really? That was a bad idea. Well, I would say, let's go with listen to yourself. I feel like that's us going to be giving him more shit. I think let's give him some smarmy shit, because I don't know if he deserves all that. I understand he had this other object. He probably should have told people, though. That was a bad idea. What's a bad idea? That was a bad idea. I mean, I don't know. I'm between these two. Minimized, really? Minimized, really? Come on.
So, best guess, how many deaths? Hundreds? Thousands?
At least. Those deaths would have been on my conscience. But the world would once again be as it should be.
Oh, and here I was worried.
Many would have died, I know. But afterward, flowers would
Oh,
grow
great.
again.
Love some flowers.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is
Oh, I
over?
don't know. They always call us terrible things sometimes. Well, I don't know. They might call me the hero. I don't know. Inquisitor, I feel like, is like, it's got a couple connotations in the last game. Yeah, I don't know. What will they call me? They'll just call me Rook, maybe. Dichotic says, from ancient Greek, Kelly Pugos and Ian from Kalos beauty and pugae buttocks. So there you go. I knew it was Greek. Sounds like a Greek word. Cool. Something about the S word being sung angelically. Thanks, Daniel. Gabriel, thank you so much for the kind words. I'm in Canada, so I don't know if I can go on American Idol, but I did want to do that when I was younger. That was a dream of mine back in the day, back when I wanted to be a singer. Before I kind of shifted focuses and then just wanted to be an actor. If it cannot compete with... Oh, right, we already read that. Do as many side quests as you can. Finished game last week. You finished the game last week, Tremble Dust? This game? Wow. Dichotic says synonyms: bootylicious, bumtastic, calipigus, rumpalicious. I'm gonna use that word more. That's a great word. Cherry says, I'm going to lurk mode and try to rest. I'll definitely keep you on as always. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I'll also be on again this evening as well. So if y'all want to come back and talk comics, we'll be doing that tonight at 7:30. Also, Duncan, how's it going? Duncan Mallory, how are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Solas is a punk. Yeah, Solas is a punk. I agree with this sentiment. He's an elf man, and you're going to be the person to save everyone. He is elf man. Solas, you are elf man, and I will be hero woman. I will be the hero of this game, because that is my role as the protagonist. I'll worry about that later. Whatever they want. It won't be that bad. I don't know, whatever they want. I have no control over what people call me. I can't be worried about that, okay? I have to save the world from the Blight. That is my #1 concern in this game.
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive. That's all that matters.
Feel free to share it, Nikki. I don't always have time to read or peruse everything people share over there, just FYI. But I'm sure people in chat and people in the Discord will appreciate it.
If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the lighthouse illuvian?
Yes, we found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade.
Can we free Solas from this prison? Or is that, like, not a thing? Because I feel like we should do that.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the
Even though
cooperation of your
Solas
adversaries.
is a punk, like, I feel like he'd be helpful.
So this Elven God thinks we need a
Dichotic,
dragon
I love your
hunter
nerdy
and
news
Fade
updates.
expert.
I do. I try to check all of
The
the
dragon
channels
hunter, at
as much
least.
as possible, but
The Shadow Dragons did all they could. The
and be on the
dragon was
Discord
just
as much
too
as I can.
much. The moment dust settled, the Venatori rushed in. Guess they knew it was coming. Nev's staying for now. She said she'll be back soon. But at least you took care of yours.
We hurt it.
Yo, when
but
is Nev
didn't
gonna get
kill
over it? She's mad at me
Dragon
now, and
flew
I
off
love
before
her.
we could put it down.
I want to
The
romance
Elisa
her,
could
but
have
she's not
used a
around.
dragon hunter. That much is
Will
true.
she ever get over my deciding to go help other people that didn't have anyone to help them? Really? We couldn't have known. We'll be ready next time. We'll definitely be ready next time. Well, actually, I'm not going to promise that, because I struggled a lot in that fight. I died many times. We couldn't have known.
That's hindsight talking. We didn't know a blighted dragon was coming, or that we'd need someone who could take it down.
We should not forget the second dragon in
Whoa,
Mirathos. We ought to
Latinum!
see what we can do to help. However,
Thank you
there
so
is
much
no
for the
telling
sub.
how long Nev will be helping Shadow Dragons with the aftermath.
Hey, let's not get stuck in
Okay.
our regrets, all right?
Hang on a minute.
Everyone's coming in on
Not
this
only
chat.
do you retain the services of a demon assassin, you're also taking advice from the Elven Gods.
Well,
that attempted
look,
to tear down
he's
the
a
Blade.
punk, but he's our
Spite
punk.
is my problem.
That's
Oh
what
my
they
goodness.
always say. Rook, Lucanus is one thing, but do you really trust this Solas?
Trust is a strong word.
Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him. All right then.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up.
How you
Come
go
talk to
find
me
a
in a
dragon
bit.
hunter? Who are you asking?
I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations
The Inquisitor?
and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a fate expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
People approve. Daverin is not convinced. I don't think Daverin did not approve, I noticed. Neither did Balara. They also did not approve. Interesting, interesting. Latinum, thank you again for the sub. I will spin the wheel for you. Evil webline, no worries. Thank you for the lurk, and thank you for coming in and spicing up the chat with a little sing mode. Always love that. Am I a fan of collecting figures or statues? Dougzilla, I have a few action figures and a few statues and also lots of plushes and some dolls, but I do not have like a big statue collection. I don't really have space. You may have noticed I have too many things that I already collect. Hello, Dirk Too Many. How's it going? Welcome on in. Thank you. I probably will eventually. I clocked in, I believe, 70 hours. They really should have had a game plus. What do you mean a game plus? So you just did the main quest? Or did you do all the side missions and you found it took you 70 hours to do everything in the game? I'm at like 25 right now, and I feel like I'm not that far, but maybe I'm further than I think. It's hard to tell in the main quest how far you are until you're done, and then you're like, oh, I guess that's it. But I feel like I'm not that far yet. I would guess that I'm about a third of the way, though, for main quest. Which I feel like if it's a 70-hour main quest, that's pretty good. Especially with all the side stuff that you can do in this game. Alright, arrows only in my next fight for you, Latinum. Also, Latinum, I wanted to ask you, if you're still here, about which ornament you would like me to hang on the tree. You gifted 5 subs last time you were here. Also, let me update my sub goal. Getting closer to that drunk dexterity goal. I have these bells. I have a little tree here, and anyone that gifts 5 subs, because you gifted last time, I wanted to have it set up, but I still need to get some hooks and I need to get a little label maker. I have these ornaments. Or if you would like to put something under the tree, I have these little gifts that I could probably put a little label on as well. Do you have a preference? Let me know in the chat. Bells or an ornament or a gift. And then if you have a preference for an ornament, which color ornament? Thank you again. Actually, let me do this. Whoa. Game Plus is in if you want to do a replay, you keep all the unlocks. Oh, I got you. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Is that a thing that games normally do? I don't know. Is that a thing that games normally do? I don't think I've played a game like that before. What games have a plus where they let you keep the same stuff that you unlocked in the previous playthrough? I have a lot of Funkos. This is true, Joker. How about a green ornament? Okay. I have sparkly green or matte green. I've got dark. I've got shiny dark green, matte dark green, sparkly dark green, or I have matte green that is lighter colored and one shiny green that is lighter colored. Do you have a preference between any of those, or any green one will do? Evil Webline says, you have my attention. And I will set it aside for you, and then I will hang it on the tree at the beginning of the next stream. Starfield does that. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. That's cool. Is that with everything that you find in the game? New Game Plus is in a lot of modern games. Oh. What? I feel like I've never noticed this. Maybe it's because a lot of the RPGs that I've played now are older. Like, how new is it, I guess? Oh yeah, I already read this grocery list. I could go talk to Lucanus right now. Should we go talk to people? I guess we may as well talk to people while we're here.
Rook, do you have a minute?
Of course. Something wrong?
Thea wants to meet.
Well, that doesn't sound like a bad thing.
She wants to plan Katerina's funeral.
Oh, right.
If you don't mind, I could use some backup. In case Spite gets out of hand.
Let's not keep Taya waiting.
Rook, I was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings. Thought you'd like to come along.
Okay, Balara. What's your lead on getting us a fate expert for the team?
Good evening.
Greetings.
Rook, so we need a fate expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a fate expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
Thank you so much for the silence is golden, Evil Webline. I hope you enjoyed the
6.
silence.
I see. Solaris correspondent is
Nice.
Professor
Thanks for
Enric
lurking,
Volkheim,
Eric. Appreciate you.
a
Hope you have a good
fate
lunch
expert
break.
and powerful psychagon.
You will need him.
Where can I find him?
The professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately they grow restless.
Uptown Duck says, to be fair, how many games do you finish? Look. I don't need this shade, Duck. Okay? I finish games. I've finished games before. I've played through Dragon Age 2, like, an insane amount of times. The problem, I think, is that I don't have as much time now to finish games because I'm trying to play... I play more games than I normally would. I'd normally play, like, a couple games in a year and, like, play the heck out of those games. And now I'm playing more games now that I'm streaming, so... yeah, I am better at starting them. And also, a lot of the games that I play are RPGs, and then I only have, like, a week to get through them. Which is not enough time, I feel. Like, unless I was streaming, like, and doing, like, 15-hour days, then I could get it done in a week. Maybe I should do that for RPGs. Maybe I should just be crazy.
It's a woman named Tosh.
Do,
from
like,
a group
really
of
long
Raveni treasure
streams.
hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solas. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Qun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
All right. Guess we'll be ready. Thanks for finding a contact. There can't be that many professional dragon hunters around.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an Illuvian in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
Okay, so now we gotta recruit a Fate Expert and a Dragon Hunter. I guess let's do a side quest in the interim. I think I've talked to everyone. I don't think there's anything that probably Varric will have to say, but maybe. So we'll go check in on him. Not having an appetite? Yeah, that is annoying when you're sick. I agree. I hate that too about being sick. Because it's like, I know I need to eat, but I definitely don't want to.
I know you can handle this. Trust yourself and
Okay.
trust the team.
Thanks, Varric. Thanks for the pep talk. Okay. Let's see. What quests do we have right now? The next fight I have to do, I can only use arrows. I need to remember this. Joker was asking how many Funkos do I have? I don't know how many I have. Do I have any one that I want to share? Like, you mean, do I have one that I want to show off? Or what do you mean? With RPGs, I feel you should take your time. Enjoy it. But again, for Veilguard, option to at least keep the appearance of gear you unlocked. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice, I agree. Actually, I should check for my salad. I'm going to go check for my salad really quick and make sure that I didn't miss it. Although they haven't messaged me, so I don't think it's ready yet. But I'm just going to double check and make sure it's not chilling outside. I'll be right back in just a moment. And then we will jump back into the game. And find another side quest to do. I did as many side quests as I could. I may have missed one or two, maybe. Okay, so that was all the side quests and the main game. And it was 70 hours for you. Did you read everything in the game? That might be why it takes me longer. Because I love to freaking read everything, man. Because right now... Let me look. at my save. I'm at 26 and a half hours right now. So I don't know. Would you say I'm about a third of the way through the game based on where I'm at, Tremble? Yeah, I feel like the cosmetics would be cool to let people keep at least. I agree with this. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to check for the salad. Just make sure I didn't miss it. A friendly reminder to everyone, if you haven't gotten up and moved your legs in a bit, to do so. It is good for your body. And I'll be back. I have returned. Nothing yet. Not missing anything. Yeah, you would say I'm at a third of the game, Tremble Dust? Okay, cool. So we are on our way then. Very interesting. I also just detest sometimes skip the dishes because it'll be like they send me a link so I can see it being tracked, but I can't. Okay. So need to see. Hi, Blue Jays. I am Canadian. That is true. Whoa, something was redeemed. Stretch. Thanks, Rebellion, for the stretch. You're also Canadian? Nice. Nice. Alberta. Cool, cool. How was Dragon Age Veilguard so far? I am really liking it, personally. Oh yeah, I was gonna pick a quest. Let's do that. Also, I'll just keep this open for now. I think it was maybe because when the order was placed, the place was closed. Although, I thought that place opened at 11, but maybe they open at noon. So, we'll see. Heard mixed reviews? Yeah, I would say so far I'm really enjoying it. It has been my current obsession. Some of the writing is kind of like, ooh, that's an interesting choice. But, for the most part, I'm liking it. The combat is really cool in it, is what I would say has been the highlight for me. I've really been enjoying the combat, system and have had a lot of fun with the fights. The team must find a way to get rid of the Blight and has sealed off areas of the crossroads. Look for more wolf statuettes. When the gods use blighted roots to block off alluvians in the crossroads, the team must defeat their champions to break the spell. Strange notes point to something sinister happening between Crows and Venatori and Treviso. That sounds interesting. The team's investigation of Antom art thieves uncovers a dangerous new plot by the invaders. Ooh, that sounds interesting. When the gods use blighted roots to block off alluvians, yeah, we gotta defeat the champions. That's in Docktown. Arlathan Forest. A veil jumper, Taynor, has gone after a friend who went missing in Arlathan Forest while dealing with a magical relic. And that also sounds interesting. For Lucanus, we can... Lucanus must help arrange a funeral for his grandmother. That sounds hard. Davrin wants to take a Asan on an outing to stretch his wings. Balara returns to the Veil Jumpers to test ancient elven artifacts and ensure they behave safely. This quiet moment offers a chance to get to know her better. Cool. So, I guess we could do... That's interesting, though. I thought Balara's pronouns were they, them, and yet they used her here. So have I not been wrong using her? We'll just see how the game goes, I guess. Maybe that's a conversation we have later in the game. I kind of want to do the arts. Let's do art. And I kind of want to do the Davrin quest. Ooh, between art and Davrin, which do I find more interesting? Let's go do the art quest and find out about this art that's being stolen in Treviso. I think. Mage, congrats on the 10 stream streak. Happy streaking. Thanks for streaking on through. Nice! Welcome back. How are your errands? How'd it go? Yes, I'm on for a little bit longer. Also, Mage! Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry I missed that. That's 2 wheel spins for you, my friend. I was so focused. They had a studio in Edmonton. Not sure if they still do. For Ubisoft? Interesting. Yeah, I know Ubisoft, I think they have a place in Toronto as well, but I don't know if it's a studio. I heard DC Comics is making Lady Shiva versus Black Canary special. Yeah, I saw that the other day when I was on Insta, actually. They were showing some of the art for it. Looks pretty good. I hope it's good too. Alright, that's 2 wheel spins for you, Mage, so let me grab my wheel. To be honest, some of the reviews are too harsh. In my opinion, it's not bad. Would I pay full price for it? Nah, but it doesn't suck as much as some claim, in my opinion. How much do you think it's worth, Trumbull? What do you think? The price for it should be. Did I unlock everything at the lighthouse yet? I don't know. Oh, no more Chick-fil-A? Sad. I've never been to Chick-fil-A. I'm not gonna have fun with any dragons. The dragons are crazy in this. Your money's on Shiva? I don't know. I would say normally my money would be on Shiva, but I think maybe Dinah could take it, honestly. Rebellion says, I think $30 to $20. I feel like that's too little. I feel like it should be more than that. 40 to 50 USD. Yeah, so I think mine ended up being about $100 Canadian. I didn't get like the souped up version just because I found the items that it came with just wasn't worth it for me, the cosmetic. But still. Arrows only. All right, so we got to do 2 fights only using arrows. And then 1 more for Mage. A tarot card. Mage, do you have a question? Could I pull a tarot card for you? I have tarot cards here. If you have a question, let me know and I will pull one for you and do a little mini tarot reading. Chick-fil-A was kind of meh for the chicken, but the shakes were money. And waffle fries are a bonus. Do they not exist anymore, Chick-fil-A? Hi, Tizzy. How's it going? I'll have to think on that. All right, let me know when you have one, and we can get back to that whenever you're ready. You just let me know in chat. Noir, hello. Thank you so much. What about Lady Shiva versus Wonder Woman? Oh, hands down, it's Wonder Woman. I will win. I don't think Lady Shiva stands a chance against Wonder Woman. Nor do I think Black Canary stands a chance against Wonder Woman. But I'm assuming in this fight as well, I don't think Black Canary will be able to use her Canary Cry. We'll see, I guess. What am I doing? I need to go to the world map. Oh, I got a lot of things. Ooh, who should we put in our party? Did I have notes on this last time? On who people wanted in the party? I mean, it's kind of a new game, so I guess it's probably whoever I want to take with me. Nev is still gone, I think. She's still outie. I can't have Nev. I'll take Balara. And Let's take Lucanus, actually. We're going to Treviso, and I haven't had Lucanus in my party for a while, so let's take Lucanus. I was able to play the game subbing to EA Origin Play for $15 a month. Just canceled sub. I'll re-up again if another game EA drops interests me. I believe the deluxe was 80 USD. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, I think... I'm not sure of the price. Dragon Age, the Veilguard, to buy. Let me just look. On Steam, the price is in Canadian. If my Steam will load. Oh my gosh, it's making me enter my birth date. Oh, I'm not logged in on this browser, that's why. 2 adults. Oh, it's really thinking. So in Canadian, the deluxe is $99.99. So that sounds about right. Sounds about 80 American probably. And the base game is 80. So I bought that one, but then with tax, I think it came close to 100. It was just under 100 with taxes. So that's that. Have I watched Dan Brown's trilogy movies, The Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, and Inferno? I mean, I have watched Da Vinci Code, and I also read the book. But I couldn't get in. I tried to read Angels and Demons. I could not get into that book. It was not for me, so I haven't watched the other ones. I think I may have actually read the book before I saw the Da Vinci Code. But yeah, $15 for the game to play through it, I feel like is a pretty good price. I would say it's at least 60, I would say. Canadian is what I would price this at. In my opinion. Do I have to find the gallery owner by talking to other people?
Are you Chance Candide? Found your journal. Couldn't help reading.
Yeah, I liked the movie. I thought the movie was alright, but...
You've become embroiled in our local mystery. If you wish to help, let me shed some light. Venatori were spotted lurking in places where the crows conduct confidential business.
What can we do?
It would be a great help if you could search near our dead drops in the flooded district. That's where Venatori were last spotted. Please look for any clues as to what our spies are after.
Alrighty then. Please look for any clues. Oh, I could start a conversation over here. Oh, this is the funeral arrangements. Nah. We're good. We're gonna do that. We'll do that later. We'll do the funeral arrangements soon, though. Okay, so that's that. I guess I gotta go. I think I gotta go outside over here. Gotta do some sneaking and see what we can find out.
Where are you from?
This would have been a good one to bring Nev on too, actually. A little bit mysterious. I think Baldur's Gate 3 has raised the standard for fantasy RPG games now, and it is difficult to compete with such a great quality.
But how did the Venatori stick you with spite?
They fed me something. Like he was a parasite in uncooked meat.
You know, I've spent lots of time around demons, but I've never heard of them being used that way.
Zara said she got the idea from some cult in Orlais. They used it on seekers who are immune to demons.
Ooh, no fall damage. I'm invincible. Yeah, there could be something to that rebellion with BG3. But the thing with BG3 that I think we all have to remember is that, like, for me, BG3 was literally one of the best games of all time. So, okay, so I have to use my arrows.
Wow, nice work, Goddess.
Oh boy. I'm low on arrows. This guy running away? Oh, dang it. Dang it! That one was just bad aim on my part. That's fine. We did it, though. We did that battle with only arrows. One more with only arrows.
Good work, everyone.
Got it. I'm even gonna break the stuff with arrows. Ooh, what is this? Library update. I will read this codex. So I think that is an important thing to keep in mind. But also, I mean, BG3 is kind of I mean, they're both fantasy RPGs, but I would still say Baldur's Gate being based in the world of Dungeons and Dragons makes it, like, just in general on, like, another level in comparison to Dragon Age. And I don't mean this as an insult to Dragon Age, because clearly I'm a big Dragon Age fan, but I just mean, like, the world building in Dungeons and Dragons is insane. It is at a much higher level than I would say the world building is in Dragon Age, especially with even when we were having a lore chat, I think the last time I was streaming or the time before that, and we were just talking about just how there are some inconsistencies even in the lore for the world building in Dragon Age between games. So I think that's also important, but I don't think that therefore we should assume that, like, all games should just be less expensive because they're not BG3. Yeah, I don't know if games will be on that level. Also, I mean, I guess they were also working on this game for as long. I mean, I think there were times when it was on the back burner. How long did it take to make Dragon Age the Veilguard? The game's development began in 2015. So it was announced as Dread Wolf in 2022, and then it was retitled to Veilguard in 2024. So they've been working on it for 9 years, but there were delays, staff turnover, so there's probably a lot of times they had to kind of go back to ones. Baldur's Gate 3 has also been in development for a long time. How long did it take to make? It's a 6-year development. So actually it took, I guess, less time. 6-year development. So is that from the beginning? It didn't take 20 plus years to make. They started working on it way less than 10 years ago. BG3 is not related. So 7 years is how long it took the team that worked on it to make the game. But I guess the difference, too, with BG3 is that I think it was with BioWare originally before it got moved to Larian. I think. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, Larian made a really dope game, so there is that. And they put it at a reasonable price. So there is that. But I know a lot goes into game creation, and it's a lot to make. So, I don't know. I understand people expecting more based on the BG3 experience, but I do feel like we need to keep in mind that, like, not all studios are going to be Larian. And, I mean, they're not doing anything more with BG3. It's done. All the stuff that they did with it, they offered for free, which is also insane. It is, like, unparalleled. People don't do that. People should do that, though. So, I kind of hear what you're saying. Rebellion. Anyways, that is my BG3 versus Dragon Age, the Veilguard rant. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Warlords of the Antam. It is easy to think that the Antam broke from the Qunari as one, but the reality is that of a vase shattering into countless shards, each broken in its own way, reflecting the warlord who now leads each kith. Some, like the butcher in Treviso, use their new freedom to indulge in cultures long forbidden to them. Others, like Atashok, Dragon King, or Iskatari, Master Killer in Ravane, reject foreign cultures and either lean on the trappings of the Antam or invent a heritage to inspire the loyalty of their soldiers. What seems consistent among the Antam warlords is cruelty, from Bakhanazar, Flaming Wind, whose ships terrorize the northern coast, to Kashtar, Jewel Taker, whose kith have become a bandit army in the mountains outside of Merotheus. I believe the reason to be twofold. First, these Kithshocks fear that their army might turn upon them as they turned upon the Arishok, so they drive their soldiers through fear. And second, there are very few kind and thoughtful Antam. This is an observation, not an insult. The Kun has two words for healer. One is Rithari, a healer priest whose name literally means one who helps. The other is Meridim, an Antam battlefield healer, whose name comes from Maritwa Adam, or do not let them fall. Those under the Kun have jobs selected for them by their teachers, so any young Kunari too thoughtful or too sensitive for the harsh life of the Antam would have been made Rithari instead of Meridim. The Qunari, in their wisdom, decided that all children who were naturally prepared to follow orders and hurt others should be placed in the Antam, and this is the result. There are a few Antam, not Kithshocks, but individual soldiers who did not break from the Kun. Their help is the only reason the betrayed Arishok survive. They and the former Arishok have announced their Antam status and now serve under the defense branch of the Ben Hasrath as the Qunari, their body in rebellion. Try to survive with mind and soul alone. Excerpt from Marlekun, The Loss of Reason by Sir Rowan of Daresmud. I think I already read this one. Ooh. The Imperial Chantry. There are those who would tell you that the Chantry is the same everywhere as it is here, that the divine in Val Royeaux reigns supreme in the eyes of the Maker, and that this fact is unquestioned throughout Thedas. Do not believe it. The Maker's second commandment, magic must serve man, not rule over him, never held the same meaning within the ancient Tevinter Imperium as it did elsewhere. The Chantry there interpreted the rule as meaning that mages should never control the minds of other men, and that otherwise their magic should benefit the rulers of men as much as possible. When the clerics of Tevinter altered the chant of light to reflect this interpretation of the commandment, the divine in Val Royeaux ordered the clerics to revert to the original chants. They refused, claiming corruption within Val Royeaux, an argument that grew until, in 387 Towers, the Chantry in Tevinter elected its own legitimate and uncorrupted divine Valhael, who was not only male, but also happened to be one of the most prominent members of the Tevinter Circle of the Magi. Interesting. This Black Divine was reviled outside Tevinter, his existence an offense to the Chantry in Val Royeaux. After 4 exalted marchers to dislodge these rebels, all that the Chantry in Val Royeaux accomplished was to cement the separation. While most aspects of the Imperial Chantry's teachings are the same, prohibitions against magic have been weakened, and male priests have become more prevalent. The Circle of the Magi today rules Tevinter directly, ever since Archon Nomeron was elected in 734 Storm, direct from the ranks of the Enchanters, to great applause from the public. He dispensed with the old rules forbidding mages from taking part in politics, and within an age, the true rulers within the various imperial houses, the mages, took their place openly within the government. The imperial divine is now always drawn from the ranks of the first enchanters and operates as divine and grand enchanter both. This is utter heresy to any member of the Chantry outside of Tevinter, a return to the days of the Magisters, which brought the blights down upon us. But it exists, and even though we have left the Tevinter Imperium to the mercies of the dread Qunari, they still have endured. Further confrontation between the Black Divine and our so-called White Divine is inevitable. From Edicts of the Black Divine by Father David Carinus, 811 Blessed. I really would love like a timeline of all the dates. That is one thing that I always feel like, I'm like, when was this storm time? I need a timeline. How many things can I break with one arrow? Oh. Breaking everything with arrows. Nice. There's like nothing in these. Maybe I've already broken these before? Alright. Okay. Well, when I slice them, I get stuff. Huh. Is it because I didn't melee them? Whoa, Chris, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Also, Latinum, I don't know if you said what you wanted for sparkly dark green. Sounds good. Sparkly dark green. Okay, so sparkly dark green for Latinum. Chris, for gifting 5 subs. Also, welcome into the Fang Gang. Both to Fleeing Hat 212 and Lauren Free Music, who Mage gifted to, and to Tic Tac, Mix Mark MD, Joe Venom, Just Jamusic, and Opera Ghost. Welcome on into the Fang Gang as well. Chris, you get to add an ornament to the tree. So I need to get a label maker so that I can add people's names to them. So I will be doing that today. I'm going to be getting that, and I'll be hanging these on the tree at the beginning of our next stream. But I will ask you, what would you like? And I think whoever supports the most will get... we'll get something. I don't know. You get to decide maybe the angel that goes on the tree. I need to get a few mini angel options. I'm going to get some fun ones. But... Blazing, hello. Welcome on in, Iris. I hope that you are having a great day. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. It is not Thanksgiving for me. My Thanksgiving was last month, but I appreciate you. MK1 is not releasing another combat pack. Yeah, I've heard that rumor, Chris. Has it been confirmed? Or is it still just rumor? I heard that apparently they told people to stop working on the next one, so I don't know if we've gotten confirmation of it, though, from NetherRealm. Chris, which ornament would you like me to hang on the tree for you? And I will also spin the wheel 5 times for you. So we have these ones. These ones. I've got bells that I could hang on the tree. And I have gifts, and I'll add a little label with your username on there as well. So gifts are also an option. Let me know if you have a preference. It was from Ed Boon himself. Oh, where did Ed Boon say that? Oh, a gift. All right, gift under the tree it is. The gifts I'm thinking of putting under the tree and maybe not on the tree. Are you cool with this? I could probably also hang them on the tree, I'm realizing, but I was going to put them underneath. I don't see anything from Ed Boon specifically when I'm Googling it at a cursory glance. But yeah, where did he say that? On Twitter? Does Amazon Canada do Black Friday sales? Yes, we do. We do Black Friday sales. Black Friday sales are happening right now. Actually, I should be checking out some sales for Mo Flavor, because that's what I was looking at for Black Friday. Mo Flavor is going to have a crazy sale. I should be looking at that today. Okay, yeah, let me know, Chris. Let me know if you get some confirmation on where that was, because I just heard it was a rumor from like some kind of insider who said that they heard that the people in the studio were basically told to stop working on the next combat pack. Like they were already working on it, and then they were told like, actually don't work on that right now. So that's suspicious. Yes, that's okay with you. I got a couple of Magic the Gathering Doctor Who Commander decks. Nice. That is a good deal. $25 each on Amazon? That's a good deal. Okay, 5 wheel spins. Lady Shiva versus Harley Quinn. I'm going to give it to Shiva. Lady Shiva versus Raven. Raven. But also, Harley Quinn might take it. She's kind of a wild card in fights. Depends on who's rating. You've been sick for 6 days? That's quite a while to be sick. The call came from inside the company. It's an insider from Warner Brothers who has a perfect track record, says Duck. Yes. I don't know if Ed has said anything yet. Pick a party member. Do you have a preference for a party member that we have? There is Davrin, who is our Grey Warden, with Asan, his adorable little griffin. There is Lucanus, who is possessed by the demon Spite, and is from Treviso and is an assassin. Nev is away right now. Balara is also available. Balara is our Tinkerer, who also is an elf and loves Arlathan artifacts. And then there is Harding, Scout Harding, who is a dwarf and is cute as a button, but tough as a bed of nails. A tarot card. Do you have a question to ask the tarot, Chris? And I will pull one card for you and give you a very simplified reading. You can choose my next quest after I finish this one. Ooh, a plank. And Jeff Cuddles. Okay, so I'll give you some quest options after. So I should write these down because otherwise I'll forget these. Quest. Let's see what the tarot says about love. Okay, so it's worse than that? What do you mean it's worse than that? Where did you read this, Chris? Give me the source. Ed Boon said it's worse than that? I'm looking around Marvel Snap and watching you. Nice, Joker. How's Marvel Snap treating you? Okay, let me focus on this. Chris would like some insight about. Chris would like some insight about. Chris would like some. Chris would. Ooh, this card here feels like the one, actually, as I'm shuffling. This kind of jumped out of the deck at me. Ira, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Hello. Oh, I love that you said hi to Jeff. I realized I didn't test it. Oh, no. It didn't come through. I heard it, though. Just FYI. I heard that one. I made sure that now my desktop audio is selected as the correct mic output so that I will hear it and hopefully you will hear it next time as well. Let's do a little TTS test to make sure. I forgot to test that today. Oh, because I need to open Chrome. Because Opera doesn't know what that is because my history isn't in there. So I have this card here for you, Chris. I will read this in a second. Thank you for the $5 super chat, though. All right, this is a test message. We'll see if this works. It was so much worse than you imagined.
This is a test message.
There you go. There's the test message. What did the test message... What did the test message... What did the Google search say, and who is the source, and what are they saying? I would say we should probably not freak out until we have, like, official words, but I have heard the rumors that they're no longer working on the next combat pack. But it's just a rumor as far as I know right now. But as Duck said, a reliable rumor. Aw, thank you, Ira. This one will be read.
That's all.
Oh my gosh, it read it so weird. That's all. Doesn't know how to say okay. Gladys struggled with that one. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, Ira. Also, as you have now sent $10 worth of super chat, you will also get an ornament on the tree. I will show you your options in a moment. But first, this card is for you, Chris. And this is a card about love. Oh, it's interesting. It's interesting because it is a Pentacles. So this is... This is the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles can be a representation of something that is very dominant. It can be a controlling or a disciplined energy, but that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. It might just mean that perhaps in finding a sense of discipline, I would interpret this as it might mean that right now things are feeling really flighty, and maybe to move forward in the realm of love, you need to sort of stick to a routine or challenge your impulsiveness. I feel like sometimes we can get caught up in the feels, and this can move us to be a little bit more, what's the word that I'm looking for here? It can move us to be a little bit more impulsive or brash in terms of the way that we reach out to other people, or even in the way that we look at ourselves. And I think maybe there is some power right now in a sense of reining in, controlling some of your emotions, and maybe a sense of discipline in regards to impulses. So this might be a sign of, like, maybe think a little bit more logically is what I'm thinking. Pentacles is an interesting suit to pull for a love reading, because it's not usually based in the world, in that realm. It's not a very, like, emotional suit, in my opinion. But maybe that's what it means. Maybe it's kind of saying, like, be a little bit more disciplined and sort of try to rein in some of those feels a little bit. Like, not necessarily don't have them, but maybe try to, like, process them or find routine that you can look for to get yourself on a good level before you move forward. Does that make sense to you? Let me know if this is making sense at all, or if this is completely whack. This is a weird card, but yeah, there you go. King of Pentacles. It's a really beautiful card, though. Red Sonja's looking very dominant on it. Or maybe there's going to be, maybe it's representative of someone in your life that is going to have a kind of disciplined or controlling energy, which sounds like it could be negative, but it could be good. It could mean, like, more of a dominant energy, like someone that just knows what they want. Could also mean that you should make sure before you move forward that you know what you want. A bunch of other interpretations are opening up in my mind the more I talk about and analyze the card. Mage says, okay, what does the card say about my career? Also, QQ, have you read the King Killer series by Patrick Rothfuss? And I got to do 2 spins as well for Ira. I will answer your question Mage. We can do that. Okay. And I need to do 2 spins for Ira. All right, so Ira, for the ornaments, before I do this tarot card for Mage, these are the ornament options that we have for the tree. If you have a preference, let me know. Duck says Max was talking about it last night on stream. Crazy. What was Max saying about it? Yeah, I get that. Thank you. I'm glad. I hope it helped. There are these ones for an option, Ira. And I'm going to use a little label maker to add people's names to them as well. These bells. And these gifties. I'm going to be adding 1 gift to the tree for Chris. Ira, thank you so much. You'll let me choose? Okay. Well, I kind of would like to hang a bell, so I'm going to give you a bell. Thank you, Ira.
Yeah, and I will let you choose if that works.
That definitely works for me. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I'm going to say that what was I gonna say? We're gonna do, for Latinum, we're gonna do sparkly dark green. For Chris, we're gonna do a gift. Did you have a preference for color of gift, Chris, or just any gift is good? And I'll put a bell on the tree. For you, Ira, I just need to get a label maker, and then once I have that, I'm gonna hang these ornaments at the beginning of the next stream. Kings are sometimes see as a father figure. Is that true? King of Pentacles? I don't know about that interpretation. Prosperity, security, and authority. A man of high ambition. It could be a representation of you, actually. It could be that you are a successful person who is secure and good in other areas of your life as well. That you are, perhaps you are the King of Pentacles, and it's reassuring you that you have all you need to find that love. That could also be, that's interesting, Peter. I didn't think about that, but that's true. The King of Pentacles is sometimes also this male figure. I mean, obviously not on the Red Sonja card, but that is a representation of the card. Partners can rely with each other. Yeah, a sense of stability in a relationship. That's true, Peter. Red? Yes, we can do red. A red gift for Chris. Noted. I made a note of that. I will say... So that is that. And then tarot for Mage. So we are focusing on career. Have I read King Killer series by Patrick Rothfuss? I have not. I've not read the King Killer series. Would you recommend? What kind of series is it? Is it fantasy? we got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Cups is an interesting card for a career. We're getting Pentacles for relationships and Cups for careers. So with the Knight of Cups, very interesting. Romantic and charming. Yeah, it could have to do with something creative. It could also have to do with something romantic. I don't know if there's someone in your workplace or in your career in that area that perhaps you feel a connection with on another level. But it could also have to do with, I think, a sense of creativity or perhaps charisma in the sense of, or charming in the sense of like new opportunities opening up to you, or perhaps some kind of leadership role that you might be taking on. I don't know if it's necessarily a promotion, but there might be something involving just you working with other people or other people like working below you that could be coming up. So that would be my interpretation of that. Either it's referring to specifically a romantic relationship in your workplace, or it's talking about extra opportunities for you that could be arising in regards to you working well with other people. Does that sound like it makes any sense? Yes and no. It is a fantasy. It is amazing and beautifully written. The problem is it has been almost 14 years waiting for the final book to come out. Oh no. So it's a Game of Thrones type situation. We're waiting for that final book forever. It's hard to end a story. Interesting. And let me know, Mage, if that sounds like it makes any sense to you. That would be my interpretation. All right, Chris, do you have a party member? Oh, well, we'll get back to these in a second. I'll do 2 spins for Ira, and then I will do these. And then I maybe should go check to see if the salad is here. And if not, I should send a message to TreatStream because it has been 2 hours. Yeah, they haven't emailed me. There's been a lot of drama about the last book coming out. Oh boy. Isn't there always with those last books? A tarot card for you, Ira. If you have a question, Ira, let me know in the chat and I will pull a tarot card for you to answer it. A little mini tarot reading. And pick a party member. Okay, so you could pick my second party member. If you have a preference, Ira, let me know. Also, I think that I need to update my sub goal. But that almost has us at our sub goal for the stream. Okay, all right. It does make some sense as we're expanding to work with other groups and taking a bigger role in the company. Oh, so you could hear my opinions on the drama. No, I haven't read that one. But that's unfortunate that you've been waiting that long for the next book, the final book. Knights can usually be a young male. In terms of like what knights are, yes. I think in tarot though that a lot of the times the interpretations of the cards aren't always quite as literal, especially in this in regards to this question. I don't know if it's necessarily the Knight of Cups as a person in this one. Whoa. One of the interpretations I'm seeing is that you can handle situations at work with tact and grace and that you're really diplomatic. So it could have to do with that merging, and perhaps this is a good time for you to be handling that merging, and that good things are coming your way in regards to that. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to do that 30-second plank. And then, Chris, do you have a preference for which Jeff I should cuddle? And then we'll get back into the game. After I check. I'll check to see if... I'll do the plank, and then we'll get back into the game. After I check to see if the salad is here. And if not, then I'll message TreatStream. Hey, KO Joe. How's it going? Happy Wednesday to you. Happy new comic book day. All right, little 30-second plank. Where's my phone? Don't mind me with all my strings. Hopefully my ears stay on. Halfway. Five seconds. Plank. We planked. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it would actually be a little bit more sore in my abs today, but it's mainly the legs that are feeling it. Okay, I'm gonna go check for the salad to make sure I didn't miss it. And then I'll be right back, and then we'll jump back in the game. Any Jeff is a good Jeff. All right, let's do OG Jeff. The OG. Not available right now in the shop, or at least not last time I checked. Jeff. Jeff cuddles. I don't think the hat will fit on. Okay, I'll put the bride hat back on Jeff for now. All right, I will be back in a moment. And then we'll get back into the game. BRB.
Hey Jeff. Again. Then.
Huzzah! Food! The salad has arrived! Heiko! Thank you again, Chris, for the salad. Appreciate you. So excited to tuck in and eat that. Oh, Ira! Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. You did not have to send that. Hi, Jeff. Again! How are you doing? Welcome in, everyone. Thank you, Ira, for the $5 super chat. I don't know if I should do multiple ornaments for people. I don't know. I don't know. If I do multiple ornaments for people, Ira, do you have a preference for the second one, or do you want me to pick? I might do. I don't know. I have to look and see how many I have. We'll see. Yay. Foods. Foods. Foods are good. That's another spin for you as well, Ira. Yay. Let's do one more spin for you. For you. Another plank. All right, one more plank. For Ira. And then back into the game we go. It's been a fun interlude. Yay, food. Food is good. I'm so excited to have a salad. You guys don't even know. You don't even know. My body needs it. My legs are so sore. They are insanely sore. Hello, Cherry. You slept. Yay. I'm glad you slept. Are you feeling a bit better after your sleep? My camera does not want to behave itself, but you guys can see me over here, I think. All right. 30 seconds. I'm gonna go low for this one, I think. Should we go low? Let's go low. I need to fix my dress. Ten seconds. I did a couple extra seconds just because I had to adjust partway through. All right. I don't know why my web browser loves to crash, but it does. I got Opera GX because I heard it was better for streaming and stuff, so that it doesn't use as much memory, but it like always crashes. Vest! Do you like the little mushroom vest? Also, hi Jen, how's it going? Welcome on in. If you guys don't know my friend Jen, she's an awesome artist and she streams too. Y'all should go give her a follow. She's great. Over on the Twitch side. You don't have a YouTube or anything, do you, Jen? You should do that. I don't know what you do, but you could do whatever you want. She's also going to be in my members only vlogs. I have a couple that'll be coming up soon. Okay. Her food, her choice. Well, it was actually gifted to me by Chris. So my food was Chris's choice today. But Chris picked a salad, which is one of the things that I made an option. So it was one of my choices that would have been selected, since I did set everything up. But yes, I do love a salad. Which is pretty crazy. I feel like there's a younger version of me that would be amazed. at this revelation. Okay, what was I doing? So that's done. We planked. I'm very warm now. So we'll switch back to the game, and I think I will also powder my face because I feel like I am a bit sweaty. Sweaty Betty. You got to a gym or something? Or you have to get to a gym, Peter? Is that what you're saying? How low can you go? Limbo. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to limbo by yourself. You need someone to hold the limbo stick. I will say that. That was just a low plank where you're on your forearm plank, if you will. Okay, what are we doing in here? What do we got going on? We got... Chris gets to pick a party member. Chris gets to pick a quest. Ira gets to pick a party member. So, do you guys have a preference for party members? There is Davrin, the Grey Warden, with his cute griffin, Asan, who is an elf. There is Balara, who's currently in my party. I could actually change the party right over here. Balara is also an elf, a tinkerer, loves elven artifacts. There is Lucanus, who is this guy. He's an assassin, who is also possessed by a demon known as Spite. There is... Let me just go into here. There's Harding, our scout. This is Lucanus. There's a couple other people we're missing. There's Davrin, the Grey Warden, and then there's Balara. Ira and Chris, if you have a preference for who you'd love to see in my party, let me know. Elf Tinkerer, all right. Balara is locked in. Is she the girl with the nose ring? I don't think anyone has a nose ring. That I've met yet, anyways. I don't know if Ira has a preference. You joined a gym 2 years ago, but you've only been once? You gotta get back to that gym. I hope your membership is at least frozen. I take time away from the gym, too. Did you not take medicine yet, Cherry? Yes, please go do that. I thought you were taking medicine before. Cherry, take that medicine. Okay, well, I don't think Ira has a preference. I know there is a bit of a delay sometimes on the YouTube side, though. But I think this is where we're at in live. So I think I will just go with Lucanus. And Ira, if you have someone else that you would like to see in the party, let me know, and I can always swap out Lucanus for someone else. And we'll go with Balara and Lucanus. I'm happy to have you here, Rapala. And then for the quest, what would you like to see me do after this one? There is the main quest, Chris, that we could do. So what should we do next? The Dragon Slayer. We're going to go find the Dragon Slayer, where the dead must go. We're going to go talk to some necromancers, I believe. Figure out, we're going to go to Necropolis and talk to a fate expert. And then the other options are we could do a quest with Balara, where she checks on some artifacts. We could do a quest with Davrin, who is going to go to the, go on a little training session with Asan, the Griffin. There's Lucanus. We could help him plan a funeral for his grandmother. I could go help the Veil Jumpers. I could defeat some more demons to open up some other paths in the crossroads. There's one in Docktown, and there is also one in Hossberg Wetlands, and there is also one in the crossroads itself. Or I think this is the major quest where I have to figure that out. So actually, I think we just gotta defeat those demons, and then that'll open up the rest of the crossroads. We could search for more wolf statuettes in the crossroads. Or we could investigate some Venatori activity in Treviso and look at who might be spying these spies. So let me know if you have a preference. Where the dead must go. All right, where the dead, back to the main quest after. I'll make a note of that. Okay, notes made. And I think I still have to do one more fight with arrows only. Start with easy one just to get into games, then the harder ones? What do you mean? Start with like the easier quest? Well, I've already been playing this game for almost 30 hours, so I feel like at this point, all quests are pretty open. But that is a good tactic for playing a game. I agree.
What is it?
I think that art merchant with information on the Arntom lives near here.
I think so too, because that's where the quest marker is.
Is anyone there? Hello? I've been trapped.
Hello?
Someone trapped in there?
Are you alright?
Anton sent me up in my own gallery. Then the brutes left to get more reinforcements against the
Whoa.
sinful woman. Would you be a dear and clear away all the
Sure.
by the door?
What business do the Antam have with an art gallery?
There it is.
Done.
Oh,
Unlock the door.
never mind.
Come
Oh,
in.
whoops. I'm ready to like break the door down. She's like, please don't break my door down. Are they all hard? I don't know. I don't know what the level of difficulty is of the quests. They're probably all pretty even as long as we're not fighting dragons. That's the only thing that I've experienced so far that's been truly taxing. And fighting a demon that was way higher level than I was at the time. Twyla, hello, how are you? Welcome in, my fellow Dragon Age friend. If you guys also don't know Twyla Verge, Twyla is another amazing Dragon Age streamer who also is a BioWare partner and has such lovely streams and such a lovely community. I have raided in a few times. Twyla has also raided in over here, so please go show your support if you can, and if you like BioWare and Dragon Age stuff especially. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so glad you're good. How is the game going for you? Who have you been romancing lately? Also, Jagron, hello. The demon, yes, the demon. You're heading out to the public library? I will not be at the public library, but oh my goodness.
Saviors, welcome.
Viago said you had information on the Arntom. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in.
It's quite a
and
look.
said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery.
Can I romance Mistress
Lately,
Trolla?
they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antam are up to.
I like Mistress Trolla's whole vibe. Aw, I didn't want to exit that. I was enjoying. Oh, she's. Wait, no, she's still here. She's just chilling. Oh, she's a merchant, so I can sell things to her. Oh, that's nice.
I'm in your debt.
Oh my.
Please look around.
In my debt. Oh my. I must fan myself. I love Mistress Trolla's look. This is a vibe. I can buy things. I do have some gold right now. Golden statuette of a lion. Ooh, I can get some of the mementos. Ooh, I can get decorations. Oh, I think I might get... Do I have enough to get a memento and a decor? I think I do. I think I'll do, with first hands, the earliest style of elven carving, the simple made permanent, a balm to soothe children and other new mortals, when all else is in existence has been revealed as temporary. And then I'm also going to get... Ooh, a glittering mosaic. That sounds cool.
I hope dear Viago can make next week's exhibition.
Just stealing this lady's stuff. Oh, hey! Lyrium dagger for the win. This is just an upgrade. Oh, I think I did. Did I get? Oh no, nothing. I think I have to cut these. Ah, the Randy Dowager Quarterly. I live for these codexes. A sadly pristine and unread quarterly missive of suspect virtue. The Randy Dowager welcomes both season and heat by reprinting their knightly needs, being a wartime tale of lines crossed, blows traded, and love's promise to bridge any separation with cunning intent. A timely tale of tensions relieved by soldiers coming together. The Randy Dowager exhibitions for the noble of thought but spry of step. The lady herself says, historically questionable, but one does prefer the relief of a happy ending. For those who shy from politics, but little else. 3 scarves fluttered in shock at 5. R.D. Randy Dowager. Letter from Solas to Gillinane. I have seen your creatures. Some are beautiful, some are horrific, but all are brilliant. I can understand how such incredible achievements can make one feel like a god. Perhaps that explains the terror you have caused, and the transformations wrought upon those unable to defend themselves. But you must know that you are not a god. You are a mage, and a title from the Evenuris cannot alter that. If anything, joining their ranks will bind you to their political will. You could make creatures to protect our people from the Evenuris. Why debase yourself and threaten our people by joining them? Of course, I know why. I hope you gain peace with Andruil. You would not be the first to sacrifice your morals for love. It's a romance story. You took some medicine? Nice, Cherry. Oh, the vapors. Jedi Survivor is like $18 right now. Steam sale just went live. Oh no, don't tell me, Jagron. There's too many things I want. I can't look at the Steam sale. I'm scared. Yes, I would say hello. Forget the quest for a bit. I know. Mistress Trella. She's a hottie with the body. She's a merchant, so she can't be a part of our party, but maybe there'll still be an opportunity to flirt with her. Why are all these chairs facing away? This is an interesting way to arrange your room. I guess this is like, you have chairs here and then you have the art up and people sit and they can look at the art. Okay. Talk to the market master. Let us go. Ooh. Going under this, I guess. If I see things, I must break them. You know me. It's how I live my life. Just break in crates. Until somebody tries to make me stop. And if they do, good luck. I fought a dragon and lived. I can do anything. Grand markets. Fast travel unlocked. Oh yeah, I guess we could also fast travel along like our own map. I didn't even think about that. Oh, I wanted to look and see if... When you give, does it take actual money from you or no? Is it just like a gesture? I still don't understand... Oh, it's gold and you buy it with heartwood. Oh... I see. Is that right? Interesting. That's interesting. So that's what I can trade them for. They just want hardwood. They're only interested in my hardwood. They're only interested in my hardwood. Let's see. A bronze armet. Nutritionally dense, deeply unappetizing. Field provisions. Can I actually use this? Common valuable item, no. Cheater's deck. So there's items and a rare valuable item. And there's this. I think I want that. And now I should be able to buy it. I know I need the heartwood for other things, but may as well get some gold while I'm here, you know? May as well get some gold. Just a little bit.
Everyone knows that beans are healthy, but what they don't know is that you need to mix your beans.
You need to mix your beans.
You were proficient against the dragon.
Oh, thanks.
Despite circumstances.
It's still out there.
It is. And if the occupation was broken, I'd be on its trail. Never abandon a contract. Not your
Wait
own,
a second. Did you have a
not
contract to
another crow's.
kill the dragon?
Sinead,
Is that what was just implied there?
All right. We should talk to the market.
Okay, well, I
master if
think
we
I
wanna learn
had...
why Antal must
Can I see my stuff? Companions. I have 344 gold, so let's see.
pieces of art.
I have 343. Okay, so it takes 1 gold every time you donate. Good to know. I know, too many good game sales. Are we just breaking stuff, says Sugar Skulls? Always. Always. That's my life. That's what I live for. Just blame Link. It's Thanksgiving here tomorrow. Yes, happy early Thanksgiving to you, Cherry. Happy Thanksgiving to anyone that's celebrating this weekend. Would you? You know I would. JS, excuse me? I'm good. I'll just do my own thing.
This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antom stealing paintings.
It's bad for business.
That was such a
And
random
somebody
thing in
here
chat to
knows
say.
something. Everyone notices the master of the market, but you stay hidden. Listen
I also
to
don't
the
really like going
stories.
outdoors.
You might learn something about our Antam art collectors.
Not a big outdoors person.
Let's listen
Okay.
carefully around the market.
All right, let's
Don't wanna scare them
eavesdrop
off.
on people.
Busy as anything, but no help to be found anywhere.
The Antom have scared people off, but the crows are after him. You'll see.
How's business?
Can't complain.
But I mean, Antam, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings. I wouldn't know anything about...
Oh.
Well, that would explain the Antam who came by not an hour ago.
They took my
Dang.
best sculpts without paying.
Why did the Antom like
Right
art
here.
so much?
Oh yes, I did hear they've been piling up stolen
That's
goods
useful
in a camp in the
information.
Drowned district.
So the Antom are just grabbing whatever they want
I
now?
guess.
In front of everyone?
It cannot be for a faster way
Maybe
to
they just
fill
really
their
love
coffers.
art.
That merchant said they're stockpiling stolen art at a camp in the Drowned district.
I hope they're not going to
Let's
destroy
go
all
there.
the art. That would be very sad. Why would they do that? Ira, happy early Thanksgiving, everyone. Hello. Thank you so much, Ira, for the $5 super chat. That's another wheel spin for you, my friend.
Happy early Thanksgiving, everyone, and Amanda and Jeff.
Thank you, Ira. Hardwood or heartwood? Heartwood, but hardwood. Romance. So, Ira, if you have a preference for who you'd like to see me romance in the group, I will show you the options, and you can pick if you would like. We also have a tarot card reading if you would like one. I will pull a single card for you if you have a question. And you can also pick a party member to be in my party if you would like. I already spun those ones for you. Romance. So for romance, the options are... Art lovers are everywhere, even in the Antom. Balara, we could romance Balara, who is an elf that loves to tinker. Davrin, who is a Grey Warden with a griffin named Asan. Harding, who's a dwarf and is super cute. She has lots of freckles. She's from Inquisition. Lucanus, who is possessed by a demon named Spite. And Nev, who is a detective. So if you have a preference, I'm romancing Nev right now. Let me know if you want me to change it up or if you want me to stick with Nev. But lots of options. All right, so I guess we got to go where they're piling everything up. Thank you
again for your effort against the dragon.
It's unfortunate,
Shame
but
we didn't get the kill.
maybe next time.
It's still a danger.
Amanda's choice.
Ooh, my choice. Who do I want to romance right now? I think I'm gonna switch it to Lucanus for a bit. I'm kind of into Lucanus. Amanda doesn't camp, she glamps. Yeah, I do prefer a glamp to a camp. This is true. I'm not a very outdoorsy person. I mean, I do like going outside. I shouldn't say that, like, I never go outside. But I am not big on camping. Not really my favorite thing. Like, I mean, if a cool group of people are going, and they were like, Amanda, come camping with us, I would. I wouldn't say no if my friends wanted to go camping, but I'd like to go to a camp where, like, you know, we don't have to go to the bathroom outside. I'd like there to be bathrooms at the camp. That is something that I would prefer. I can't actually remember the last time I went camping. I think I went camping with my ex at some point. A few years ago now. I think that was the last time. It's cool that you can trade for gold. I didn't even realize that that's what was happening before. I'm glad I figured that out. Even though it took me a while. Only took me like almost 30 hours to figure that out. I feel like we're about to go into another fight here. Better make sure I Cut everything up and also save in case I die. RIP. And after this quest, I'm going to eat a little bit of salad before we start the next one.
We're close to that camp where the Anton took that merchant's stolen sculptures.
Oh, dang. It's going to be hard to do this fight with only arrows. Oh, I jumped in the water. The fact that we have this, like, little fighting area, too, is not ideal. I should probably use abilities. Let's do this. Now I have the high ground. This guy loves to attack me. I'm trying to jump here, but I think because I'm on a roof, it's giving me a hard time. That guy's dead. We did it all with arrows. Wow, I really messed that guy up. Wait, what is happening?
We need to close.
There we go. Ooh, all right. We did that fight with just arrows. GG. Good work. Good work indeed. We killed those Antom. Let's see why they were piling up a bunch of art. See what we can figure out over here. What is this? Is this a clue?
Nothing here.
Nothing over here. I thought it was a clue, but it was nothing. Thank you, Amanda. I hope it will still be great with me being so sick. Hopefully you're feeling better tomorrow. You have at least 13 people coming over tomorrow? Yeah, hopefully you can still get some rest and get some good food and still see people, but safely. Just watch out for monsters. Yeah, the Kunari, they'll get you. It's true. Does the skin on your controller make a difference with gripping? Yeah, it has some little bumpies, so it definitely helps with the grip. And it's also glow in the dark. Also, thank you to Michael who got this for me off my Amazon wish list. That's where I got this from.
I don't see anything here either.
Strange. You'd think a few statues would stand out.
Happy early Thanksgiving, Trek. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Aw, thank you so much. Oh, did we get another memento? Was that a codex? Let me go to my codexes. Hala's resolve. These clear, resounding instruments are made from the seasonal shed of a single lineage of Hala, a trait of mutual respect that began when Antiva stood strong with the Dales. Dew of the Dales, like it said on the label, spirits for the spirited, an elven elevation of the brewing arts, sold only in Antiva, a guarantee that changes only slightly in other markets. With first hands, the earliest style of elven carving, the simple made permanent, a balm to soothe children and other new mortals. Oh, I already read this one. Pillars of Kal Sharok, voice, an ancient manuscript. We are a shout from the deep places, dissonance and harmony, a chorus sung by the many in one voice. Oh, I can just look at it. I got excited. I thought maybe because it said a voice, I was like, can I listen to it? No. No, you cannot. This is quite the encampment over here. Okay. How about over here? Maybe we'll find something. We'll definitely find this heartwood. No.
Still nothing.
I don't understand.
I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and talk to him.
Yeah, we should. Maybe he was trying to mess us up. Maybe he's the one stealing the art. Yo, I just unlocked my alt. Imperial weed. Ooh, some gold. No, I wanted to go. There we go. Did I get the gifts that you sent from Amazon? I think I did. I got some parcels the other day, but I haven't opened them yet. I may have. I will have to check. After stream, Chris, I will open up the parcels and I will let you know on the other place if that I received them. I do have a couple parcels here. Did you send them to the gifting address on the Amazon wishlist? Or did you send them to my mailbox? Aw, that's nice, Cherry. That's a great idea. Oh, yeah. Hopefully. Or, I mean, like, you know, you could always just remember all the good times that you had with your grandma at Thanksgiving. We do celebrate Thanksgiving. Yes, Peter, we do. It's just our Thanksgiving is the prior month. So many cats to pet. I must pet all the cats. That's rough. Well, I hope everyone is still going to be having a good time despite some of the people that we love not being here for Thanksgiving. I hope y'all still have a good one with the people that you love that are here. The Writ of Free Commerce, a reproduction of the decree exempting Antivan trade from royal taxation. Municipal fees remain, but are rarely mentioned when merchants try to get similar writs passed in their home nations. I think we've read all of them. Oh, I already read this one, didn't I? Lyrium. Lyrium is the king of metals. Beneath our feet it sings. When properly refined, it is a smooth, slightly iridescent, silvery liquid. In the hands of the dwarven smith caste, it is mixed with steel to produce indestructible armor and blades that hold an edge for centuries. In the hands of the shaperate, it becomes a repository for living memories, and some scholars maintain this as evidence that lyrium is itself alive. It finds its most lucrative its application in the hands of the Formari, who use it in conjunction with baser metals like gold, silverite, viridium, or even iron to produce enchantments. Though mages, of course, consume it in a diluted form to bolster their abilities. This is not recommended. Overindulgence in lyrium can have disastrous consequences, particularly in more concentrated amounts. It is not advisable, for instance, that any reader handle raw lyrium, which in many cases can kill on contact. An excerpt from an alchemical primer of metallurgy, volume 1, by Lord Cerastes of Marnus Pell. Chris said, I think the mailbox. They had an issue with one package coming on a Sunday. Oh yeah, it might be because the mailbox isn't open on a Sunday, so maybe they couldn't leave it depending on the size of the parcel, because it might not have fit in the actual mailbox itself. Good to know. I will stop by the mailbox and pick those up, or have someone stop by to grab parcels. Good to know. Good to know. Speaking of which, been prepping parcels for postage. Nice, Reynard. Always lovely sending packages. We have just about 6 months until Lilo and Stitch, so I don't mind a teaser. And I'm shocked Paramount did another trailer the other day for Sonic 3. I'm like, we don't have much longer until it hits. I know, it's like, I feel like they told us the entire movie at this point. I'm still excited to see it, though. And some items for an upcoming Christmas party. Ooh, nice. Nice. It's the Pirate King. Where is the Pirate King? In the game? Am I the Pirate King? Being an elf? Who is the Pirate King? Interesting history. Thanksgiving in Canada. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as America. Same idea. People are always like, but why do you have Thanksgiving? And I'm like, we also have indigenous peoples. And that is basically our Thanksgiving. Same thing. Apparently Sonic 4 is in the works. Oh, I thought Sonic 3 was going to be the last one. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not surprised, though. I feel like Sonic 3 is going to do great. It looks like it's going to be really good. Yeah, I'll equip that. That's better. So, it would make sense. I mean, if they keep making money on them, and we keep wanting to watch them, which I think, you know, a lot of people do, then it makes sense to keep making them. An urgent reply. The writer of this note has pressed their pen down heavily. P. I need to see you again, urgently. I dare not say what it's about in open words. The rest is in an unknown cipher.
Wine glasses. Like people were toasting a deal.
Not a vintage I've seen on any grow table. But that means little if they were keeping a low profile, or have poor taste in wine.
Let's see what this merchant says. I'm gonna be like, I heard what you said. I was eavesdropping. A note! And tell the other Venatori to watch for people sniffing about. I don't want to jeopardize our arrangement with the Antom. The magical components they're asking for are rare, but they've delivered us some of Treviso's brightest artwork. The collectors come The collectors back home are very pleased. The next exchange will be in the Antom camp in the center of the city. I'll find you after. So the Antom are stealing the artwork.
That merchant who said the Antom stole his artwork.
For the Venatori.
He's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
So that whole story.
Yep.
He was just getting rid of us.
The note said the Antom are trading the art to Venatori collectors in exchange for rare magical components.
Magic?
Sounds like some freaking Elven God shoot.
The note doesn't say what the components are for, but the meeting location is a different Antom camp, in the center of the city. Okay, we're close to the camp where Antom are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
Do another quick little save before we jump back in. Yes, I will be back tomorrow, so you can spend some of your Thanksgiving with me. I have a friend who's visiting from the US, so we're going to be celebrating some Thanksgiving together. Oh boy. Oh, there it is. Whoa! We like decapitated that guy. Okay, let's see what we can do here to create a bit of a ruckus. This guy is not who I want my focus to be. Can I cycle through, change target? It says that I can. Do I hit the right? I don't know. I guess those are my only options. I can't choose the guy that's right in front of me. There we go. Well... There we go. This big guy we gotta get rid of. Got it. All right.
All right. Let's find out what the Antom and the Venatori are actually
A good
doing.
idea. Oh, there's a note. Veilguard, 6 years old. Wow, graphics still look good. No, Veilguard just came out this year. Veilguard is not 6 years old. It came out at the end of October, Peter. Are you thinking of Inquisition? Inquisition came out in 2018. Also, why was I saying, yeah, 2018? 2018. Is that when it came out? Or was it 2014? I think it actually came out in 2014. 2014 is Dragon Age Inquisition. This game came out this year, 2024. Thank you, Dravian. Thank you. Also, welcome in. Steam released later. The Steam version. Aw, y'all being cute in chat. I'm using Streamer. Hello, welcome in. Yes, and we won't even talk about the amount of other time that you missed, which was just me having technical difficulties with my Elgato capture card. But welcome and amusing. Happy to have you here. Oh, I'm so glad. I did my best. I'm glad. Wow, do people really struggle with that? Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the Prime, Dravian. I appreciate you. That's a wheel spin for you, my friend. Thank you. I'll get the wheel. We do wheel spins over here, and that actually brings me up to my goal for the stream. We reached the sub goal. Yay. It means a lot to me that you used your Prime. You could use it anywhere, and you decided to use it here on my little channel. Happy to have you in the Fang Gang, my friend. Welcome in. Let me update my sub goal. Where is that button? Here's the button. The button, the button. So that's our sub goal made. So we'll create a little stretch goal, 15. We'll see. Ooh, next quest. So I already have one lined up for the next one, but I can let you pick the one after that. So my next couple will be decided by chat, which is always fun. I love when my subs decide what I do in games. Y'all pick some good things. So I'll show you the options, Dravian, and then if you have a preference, let me know. Welcome on in. The combat gameplay reminds me of Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth a lot. Oh, interesting. I haven't played either of those. I would probably like them based on that. The Pirate King is Monkey D. Luffy. That is true. Monkey D. Luffy, Pirate King. Or to be. At least where I am in the manga. Charred warning note. Do not be so afraid of magic. We must throw off the superstitions which yoked us under the Kun. The Venatori's enchanted powders and crystals have already produced wonderful new effects in the Gatlock. More power, more displacement, a heat like dragon's fire, but it is not ready. I have gone for burn salve. The Venatori and I will find the correct mixtures soon. Very interesting.
This note is about Glock, that Kunari blasting powder. The Antam are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
Can they even do that?
Like how I picked it up all the way from over here.
Oh, that'd be very dangerous.
We must go to Day and Viago with this as soon as possible.
We will. That's what we're going to do. Let's go back and tell them all about it right now. But also, let me show you the quest options, Dravian, that you can pick. So right now where we are in the game, my next quest is going to be, it was picked by Chris, and it is going to be Where the Dead Must Go. But we also have for main quest the Dragon Slayer, so we could go meet the Dragon Slayer. We also have Balara companion quest. We also have Davrin, How to Train a Griffin. Where we could go and help train Asan. Lucanus, we could go to his grandmother's funeral. I'm also romancing Lucanus right now. And we could go help the Veil Jumpers. We could defeat another demon in Docktown. We could defeat a demon in the Hosberg Wetlands. We could look at the spies, the Venatori spies in Treviso. And right now we're on the art quest. So if you have a preference, let me know. Get all the... Okay, so you want a side quest? Get all those juicy unlocks. This is a good idea. This is a good idea. Sugar Skulls, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Thank you. Welcome on in, Queen Perp. Thank you so much. I will add to our sub goal. That is 11. And I will do a wheel spin for you as well, Sugar Skulls. So a side quest. Do you have a preference for side quests? I'm on my warrior playthrough at the moment. Rogue was my first run. Nice. I always do rogue as a first run myself, so still on that rogue run. Oh my goodness. You got a haircut for the first time this year today? Wow. Yeah, I bet that feels good. Oh, I love the feeling of a fresh haircut. Do you go for a haircut as like kind of a treat usually, amusing? I go like every 6 months usually to get my hair cut. Go a couple times a year. It feels really good. So I feel you. Yes. Yeah, it's such a good treat, honestly. Treating yourself to a haircut's great. All right, so we can do a side quest in your honor. I will just put side quest down. So next quest after that will be side quest. And Sugar Skulls, I will spin the wheel for you as well. And then I think we'll go deliver this, and that might have to be the end of the stream today, friends. But I will be back to do the rest of these things tomorrow if we get more in-game stuff. Next quest! Oh my goodness. All right, so the next 3 quests are going to be decided by my subs. Amazing. Do you have a preference? I just went through them all, Sugar Skulls, but I'll go through them all one more time in case you didn't hear. So we do have the second main quest. So that is the Dragon Slayer. We can go find the Dragon Slayer. There is the Balara quest, where we can go help Balara check some elven artifacts. A little companion quest. There's a companion quest with Davrin, the Grey Warden. We can go help train Asan, who is Davrin's griffin. Super cute. There is Lucanus's companion quest, where we're going to help him plan for his grandmother's funeral. There is a Veil Jumper quest, where we can go to Arlathan Forest and help out the Veil Jumpers, because there's some missing. We could fight a demon in Docktown. We could fight a demon in the Hosberg wetlands to open more gates in the crossroads. Or there are Venatori spies for us to investigate in Treviso. Let me know if you have a preference. We can also go look for more wolf statuettes at the crossroads. That feels like it's more of a passive quest, but if you wanted me to focus on it, we could just explore the crossroads. I'm totally down for that. So let me know if you have a preference. Y'all just making some notes. All right, let's get back into it. The dead must cross over. Lol, that's where they're going. We're doing, the next quest that we're doing is where the dead must go. We're going to the necropolis, I believe. You need to prep for comic chat? Gotta do some comic reading? That's fair. I'm gonna be doing some comic reading after. Oh, you mean like for me? Yes, I will be ending so that I can go get comics, actually. But we'll finish up this last part, and then I gotta head out. To go get my comics and read a few comics.
The Venatori were growing demons and people? That's what's happening to Ossuary?
Zara was trying to get certain types of demons. Some are hard.
I don't have Tosh yet.
They were waiting for Spite to break out of my body like I was a cocoon for a moth.
I mean, I'm glad he didn't, but why didn't he?
We made a deal.
This is a good suggestion, but I don't have Tosh yet, so sadly. But I have heard about Tosh, and hopefully soon Tosh will be unlocked.
That's a bad death. Think what could have happened to Treviso if.
Sorry to interrupt your conversation.
The Venatori are helping the Anton make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The Crows will investigate.
We had better. I'm sure we'd be among the Antam's first targets.
We finally got a missive. Greetings from the gallery. Dearest Rook, a wonderful thing. The Crows have recovered some of the Trevisan artwork stolen by the Antam. Fiago and Tea told me about it when I had them over for dinner. Those loutish Antam were about to take their ill-gotten goods by boat to Minrathis. Can you imagine? Selling the jewels of our artistry to some boorish magister's parlors. Luckily, Viago's compatriots put an end to it. My heart felt 3 times lighter when I learned that. And I'm sure yours does too. You and your friends take care, darling. Mistress Trella. I realized partway through that it was from Mistress Trella, and then I tried to do my best Mistress Trella impersonation. So there you go. And that's that quest complete. So next up, we will be doing a main quest, and then we will do a side quest after that. But I think that is where we're going to finish it today. I also think I have to do some upgrades. Got 2 points for a Balara. So there's also that. And then we'll do a side quest after that. Trek is asking, have you read the Man of Steel relaunch from 1986? It's really good. I have not. I have not, Trek. You would recommend it? Comic night is a good time. It is a good time, friends. All right. Well, I think that's where we're going to end it today, everybody. This was a fun stream. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be playing some more Dragon Age. So if you are hungry for more Dragon Age, fear not, my friends. There will be more Dragon Age tomorrow. And if you are hungry for some comics, join me tonight over on YouTube and Twitch, where we'll be talking comics with my dear, dear partner, Uptown Duck. Uptown Duck, always a darling having on the stream. Chris, thank you so much. And yeah, we will be back later talking comics. I'll be back tomorrow playing some Dragon Age, the Veilguard, and that is where we are gonna leave it today, friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much, Chris. And I will definitely let you know about the Amazon parcels. I am sure they are safe and are being well kept. And I'm sure actually the people at the mailbox are probably like, when is she gonna come get these parcels? So yes, let's go raid someone, shall we? I feel like we shall. I feel like perhaps we shall. Twyla is streaming. Let's go say hi to Twyla. We'll pay it forward to some more Dragon Age. I'll see you guys over there for the first little bit, and I'll see you guys later tonight for some comics. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. Thank you for all the super chats and all the subs with Prime and all the gifted subs and just all the support. I really appreciate it. And I will also be getting my label maker, so those of you that did gift 5 subs or sent $10 of super chat I'll have the ornaments added on the tree next time. I'm very excited. All right. All right, y'all. I'll see you over there. Let's go raid. Raid, 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 raid. Just gonna make sure that's sent. I think it did. I believe so. It did. All right, excellent. All right. Thank you, everybody that is still watching over on YouTube. I appreciate you all. Have a good day. Stay nerdy.